Hello and welcome to the Cowboy4Game Yu-Gi-Oh! Podcast. I'm your host Jake. Today I'm joined by Bragg from Braggio.
Hello.
And Ben from NolanTCG.
Hello.
How was our week in Yu-Gi-Oh? Let's begin with Bragg.
It was quiet-ish. We're going to do LOB talk
Yeah, of course.
later or now?
We'll do now.
So the major Yu-Gi-Oh! Thing we did this week, well I did this week, was the LOB draft. 2 boxes, 8 players, drafted some of the most rubbish cards the game has ever seen. I thought I was sitting pretty, but I just forgot that there's so many power cards that are like at a super level that if the person who's opening the pack then takes, Regeki, it gets a bit weird. But yeah, like I was sticking around the 12, like to go, 1200 attack. That's pretty big.
Not big enough.
No.
There's a few 1400s, like the 1550 Skull Redbird. What is it doing in that set?
Yeah.
Completely forgot how good that card is.
didn't
Were
see
we
a
playing it
single
in our starter deck LOB?
No, because you have Legend.
Yeah.
Because Legend's in the Kyber Strata deck.
Yeah, but you need a bit more, I feel.
You
More
have
monsters.
Neo, the magical
Neo.
sorcerer.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 17's already up there. Oh my god. Just however they scaled
Exclusively in LOB.
Yeah.
Kind of fucking.
Yeah. It was a disaster. My strongest monster was 1400 attack. Yes.
Yes.
I was relying on equip spells, didn't see the sequencing, couldn't pull off the combo of 3 equip spells on 1 monster. D-spell's not in the set. It's
No.
just remove trap.
Remove trappers. Yes. There's
Ninja.
no.
Yeah, Red
Yeah,
Ninja's
Ninja to
in
look
there.
at the back row. To look at your back row. But
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah. It was a rough time. I picked up 1 win against Jesse, who seemed to have drafted worse than I did. But everyone else had gotten a pretty powerful card that you could just sit on to and just bang.
Yeah.
Master Duel's been pretty quiet, just plugging away. Bonfire's kind of made that deck a bit too easy in this. So I was like, yeah, not easy. It's just more of the same instead of those variant extra cards or a hand trap that might catch you out. Now it's just all in, which that reminds me. We talked about OCG ban list last week, didn't we?
Yes.
We did.
Have you seen what they've replaced? Sorry to get
I haven't
attention.
looked at it yet. No. I haven't looked at the metagame report.
So they lost 2 Wanteds and 1 Ash.
Yes.
3 of Vecveiler in.
Yeah, shock.
I feel like that's just what's
Missing engine. Add a hand trap.
done. Yeah, so
You just now, instead of drawing a card that says go, you draw a card that says stop. Easy.
so when that inevitably happens in Master Duel in 3 months, start crafting more Veilers. You probably should already be running Veiler.
Yeah. I'm already on a lot of hand traps.
Who do you want to go next? You? Then?
I'll go Ben.
Okay. This locals, on Tuesday, I went X1. I was sitting here for a while being like, what happened to locals? But I played Dragon Ruler Snake Eyes. It was fun.
Oh, cool.
I really enjoyed it. The actual, Dragon Ruler part of the deck was cool. When I was playing Blaster.
Yeah.
Tempest was good enough, except for the final hand in Game 3, when I drew double Tempest, double Wind Hand Trap, so it was Mourner, and then, Flame Burst. And I was like, this is an issue. And I was like, make a Baron pass. Baron immediately gets impacted. I'm like, fuck. I don't die, but I'm like, it's gonna take a lot to get out of. Draw Jet Synchron.
Woo!
Okay. A game. So that was that. And then for the LOB draft tournament, I came last. My drafting was worse than Bragg's. So much worse than Bragg's. I had... So pretty early on, Kurt passes on polymerization. He's next to me.
Oh, yeah.
And at this point, I already have 3 fusions. So I see the poly, and I'm like, I'm going to go all in on the poly targets. Proceeded to only get 1 of the poly targets for every card in my extra deck. So I just had drafted all of these weak as piss monsters to then do the fusion strategy with. No. Uh,
At least you have Poly for future.
I have Poly for the future.
Yeah,
Even
because
though
I'm assuming you keep these cards and build on
Yes.
them as the set's going. Yeah.
there's a chance that I can maybe make it Thousand Eyes Restrict. If everything goes right.
Oh, it's going to be rough, though.
Except I'm hard with
We'll
Thousand
get
Eyes Idol.
Yeah, Ultra, and then Ultra.
I just got high roll. High roll my way through. I did get the Dark Hole, which is going to do me well in future. Also got... Everyone was passing in my pod on the 3-pronged attacks. So I was like, these are going to be useful eventually. So I'm just going to take these. And I got a Hain. So I have 4 cards.
Hain's huge.
Yeah, I got 4 cards that are good for the future. The rest of my deck is completely unplayable. It will all be getting replaced by stuff from Metal Raiders when we get to that.
Logan having Ragiki and Man-Eater Bug is a problem.
Tom's deck is insane. I don't know how he lost to Logan. Well, he lost to Logan. And Logan came second. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. His deck's pretty busted. He got Man-Eater Bug, Hain, and Dark Hole, I think.
It's a lot of removal.
And Trap Hole.
Ah, that's a lot of removal.
It was like, well, you can out 4 problems.
Lucky I'm playing Remove Trap.
Yes, noted remove trap. Definitely remove back row. At one point I had 3-pronged attack set against someone and I was like setting up and they tried to remove trap me and I was like, no, face up.
Yeah.
And they're like, what is this even out? And I was like, Dragon Capture Jar.
Wait, so remove trap doesn't even pop set traps?
No,
it
it only
literally
pops
just
face up.
looks at set traps?
No, it only
Oh,
pops face up. Doesn't even look at
That
set
is...
Because D-Spell still
So
does.
bad.
D-Spell can do a face down.
trap. Yes. Remove trap is face up only. In this format, it only outs Dragon Capture Jar. Which came up. Because I have Dragon Capture Jar and Lachlan had...
Red eyes.
No. Oh, yes, he did have Red Eyes. Yes. So I flipped the Dragon
is
Capture
huge.
Jar, and he's like... I waited for Battle Phase. I'm like, flip Dragon Capture Jar. And he's like, okay, main phase 2, remove trap. And I'm like...
The odds.
I knew he had it.
Well, at least Adult Ben had the sensibilities of flipping it once he declared an attack instead of Child Ben would have been like, Dragon Capture get in the
So that was my LEB experience. We'll both have content coming on the way regarding it.
Yeah, mine's going to be chopped and memes all hell because it cuts out certain points, but there's also parts that are cut out that I wish were. So that's good.
I'm going to kind of...
Oh yeah, Jesse was in the
interchange-
room, wasn't he? Yeah. Okay.
Oh, yeah, there's no audio on this.
Yeah, there's no audio.
yeah,
I'm gonna...
yep.
It's all voiceover.
It's going to be me with like TikTok default voiceover going.
At one point, there was
How did he pull a red eye?
definitely copyrighted music at some points. So it's all going to be voiceovered.
They did know that you were trying to make content out of this, right? Like,
Yeah, but I said from the start I was going to do voiceover.
oh, okay, right. So it isn't a case of like you were trying to do contenty stuff and people ruined it, like the ever fateful charity stream.
Yeah, oh, yeah, that one.
Right at the end.
Yeah.
Those motherfuckers.
Yeah.
So my week. Tuesday I also went X1, bricked really bad in my second round. Opened like effectively 4 of the same card, and those cards did not do anything. So I was like, sick. And then today, versed at least 2 somewhat interesting decks. Like, I didn't hate the fact that I lost to one of them. So versed Dark World Synchro for my first match. It made use of like the Resonator package and like the Fire and Ascator and stuff like that to build some synchros and stuff. So that was cool. Lost to that because I bricked. Round 2 I lost to Flunder. That was not one of the interesting decks. Fuck that deck. Hate that deck.
Maybe you shouldn't lose to it.
I would love to not lose to it. However,
Just summon a Dingisu in defense position and win.
that's the plan. However, things did not go to said plan.
You're shifted?
Oddly enough, no.
Oh.
I was like mortified that was what the matchup was going to be, that I was just going to get shifted and I was going to get fucking owned. But no, I just opened bad and couldn't play through Endpen.
Yes.
Turns out Lynx can't go into defense mode, so it's hard to play around.
No.
And also the Horus things I thought would be my out. The second the King's Arc hit the board, he's like, that needs to go.
Remove it. No.
Yeah. But anyway, and then my last round was against Ubel.
Yep.
It's cool to see that deck in action. Kind of didn't realise in my game too that it's effectively like a battle trap, the Spirit of Ubel.
Yeah.
And then while they have the Nightmare, whatever it is, on the board, you have to attack. So I had a board full of 5 monsters. I had to attack the Spirit of Ubel and I took all the damage. So yeah.
Force you into it.
Yeah.
Should have linked them all off.
Well, I didn't realise it had the battle trap effect. I realised he searched it, but I just thought it had the on-summon thing.
Yep. Instead,
Whereas the next game, I was very much aware of it, the third game, and he went to search it, and I was like, it's okay, I have Crescendo set. You can try that all you like. And then Master Duel, I'm playing Unchained in there since that got released. Enjoying it, but Snake Eyes does overpower that deck with its resource loop. So I think my last game that I played on there last night, I had literally run out of monsters and they still had plays. I just sort of started destroying like my traps and stuff to play around the board, just assuming that I still had stuff in deck. I popped a trap, I popped something on his board, and then
nothing prompted you.
Nothing prompted me to summon from deck. I was like,
No.
oh, that's not good. So yeah, hopefully a ban list comes along at some point to address that, because I will talk about it now anyway. So the state of Master Duel at the moment has made me realise that I don't want them to have the same format for physical play and Master Duel. I've decided I like it the way it is, except for at this very moment where the formats are the same.
Where we got everything early.
Yes. Like, at least when they like did the throwdown of every tier card, tier was dead, or like had been changed in our format enough that it was different. Whereas now, like, there's very minuscule differences between Snake Eyes TCG and Snake Eyes Master Duel.
It's just the one deck that is winning has everything, and everything else is like, oh, still waiting on that. Still waiting on that. So it's, a weird choice.
Yeah, I'm not about it.
A weird money-making choice.
Yeah.
It's okay. They'll hit the deck when they give us the emergency and preventer.
The other thing that occurred to me...
Here's emergency and preventer, 1-to-1, by the way.
Well, the other thing that occurred to me is that in the OCG, emergency's at 1. So they could just bring emergency in at 1. So they've delayed it for like ages, and then they're just like, here you go, guys, at 1.
The fast tracking of Poplars really, like, it would have been nice to have the wanted Diable Star Rescue Ace.
Yeah.
Poplar turning up way early. We'll never know.
Mix it all together.
Oh, God.
I mean, we could just play it in 5 years, I imagine. How cooked this game's going to be.
Oh, actually,
how do you go up from here?
It just occurred to me, too, that, like...
Give us water stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll get to that.
I know.
We'll get to that.
I know.
So, I would do segue, but I don't want to. The other thing is...
a point to make. This better be a good point.
Well, the other thing is, too, like, as much as it's, like, firemen aren't getting, like, to play at their full capacity because they're missing cards, and by the time they get their cards, they might be missing D-Bell Engine and whatever.
Yes.
What about Fire King? Fire King also gets dunked on in that regard. Because it's either you suffer through Snake Eyes long enough for them to get Fire King into Master Duel, or you get Fire King and then they just ban the fuck out of the other engine.
But remember the part where we had Fire King without the Snake Eye stuff and it was still fairly good. Good enough for you to complain about it on this podcast when I was playing it.
Just the Fire King stuff?
Yes.
It will come out with Consort too.
What was I complaining about?
Consort can carry that, yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, Consort adds enough to the deck that you can hit all the Snake Eye stuff and Fire Kings will still do pretty good in Master Duel. Trust. I'm not going to do it. But trust. I'm going to keep dragging up the Snake Eye stuff. I'm like, when this is like Ash banned, poplar one, oak one, I'm still going to be trying. It's going to be a Dragon Rules.
Have you done Snake Eyes Scrap in Master Duel yet?
Oh, I was just... As soon as we get Phoenix, I'm just going to play Scrap. And just go into the... I don't imagine they're going to hit Zelantis or whatever, so... I just need the Pyro Phoenix. Should play Scrap at locals.
We need Zelantis for the other water support.
You want me to do the thing, don't you?
Yeah, what else are we going to cover first?
Look, there's heaps of stuff. But anyway,
It's your main set announcement.
it's okay. It'll get talked about.
It's a shock.
So,
Main.
starting with the OCG, we have the next announcement of the next main set. And I'm sad to say, well, actually, I'm not sad to say, I fucking hated it. The Year of Fire is over. We move on to the Year of Water with the next main set, Rage
Yeah.
of the Abyss.
Even though we have a million years of waters.
Really happy that I bought those high rarity Mermail cards now.
Mermail.
You shut your bitch face. You shut up.
This is weird because usually, like, from what I remember, the last 2 times they've done Fire Pack Water... Well, they've done Fire Pack Water Pack, but this time it's Fire Pack, Exodia Pack, Water Pack.
Yes.
Well, actually, no, Phantom Nightmare was before... Man, it's all messed up. It's just
Phantom
fine.
Nightmare had fire stuff in it.
We had a year of fire stuff.
Yeah.
Exodia pack, water pack. There's still fire stuff in the Exodia pack.
True.
Then a water pack.
Abyss.
You got Poplar as a big lad.
The question is, do they do Atlantean cards in here? Or Mermail cards in here?
Yeah.
Atlantean's always more of the Abyssy sort of thing for me.
I think it's going to be Atlanteans, if anything, just because you
So,
get the...
hang on. Back
You can,
up.
Yeah, you
back
can
up.
100%, you can 100% dunk on me here.
Mermail, Abyss,
Yep.
insert every name.
Yep.
The fuck?
Yep.
But what about Abyss Gund?
The Mermail card?
Gund.
Ah, you normal summon it.
Stoose. Spike.
Sometimes.
Gund?
Isn't it the 3?
Smegalo.
You don't want to normal summon Gund,
Oh, that's a bad word.
Yeah, but you can.
but you don't want to.
What if you don't draw Diva? Or
Then
Nephthys?
search him.
Holy diver.
Sometimes I'm saying, you just want to normal summon the 3.
You don't ever want to normal summon. Sometimes you might have to, I'll concede that.
Doesn't
But
it
you
sum-
don't
Is
want
it the one
to.
that summons back the 4?
No, Gund when
four
it
summon
dies
deck.
summons from deck.
Ah, okay. That's
So you
it.
always want to summon that off the trap kills it, and then she will summon from the deck.
I, for one, want a deep diver retrain.
Deep Diver? Is that the dog?
No, it's a kind of scuba suit. Misses timing.
I thought,
It's poop.
isn't a dog in a scuba suit?
Is it?
I think it is.
Oh, I just thought it was
Or is that Dog Diver?
Oh no, Deep Dive is just like
just a man.
old-timey person in the water with
man.
a pickaxe.
Yes.
But there is a dog diver. I just don't know what it's called.
I think it's literally called Dog Diver.
Me and
Oh my
Minecraft
god,
while
guys,
it's down.
Kyberman's secret rare.
That's always been the top card on that app. How is that still functioning for you?
Because
I'm blessed.
He's got the same phone. It doesn't kick you off until you reinstall it, right?
I thought,
As long as an app's on there.
I thought they released an update that killed it.
Well, for me,
He's Yu-Gi-Oh! Price's last fan.
Yeah.
If there's 1,000 people in the world,
You'll be the last person using Yu-Gi-Oh! Prices to read card text.
that's okay. That's there. So anyway, this pack
it's a database,
contains.
you know. See,
Yeah, but it's clunkier.
bookmark.
It's clunkier. The pack contains new cards for existing themes as well as brand new themes. The first run of this pack, that's not for us. This still has quarter century rares. Why?
And we are long into the financial year of fire. No, financial year of 25 years.
Bro, we're into the leap year of fire at this point. Like, this is absurd. But the OCG are copping the same. This is like
Yeah.
their fourth year of Quartzies.
Yep. Starlight's dead. Well, I mean, they never had him anyway.
Well, when
did
did we start getting Quartzies? It was July last year?
Yeah.
because wasn't it meant to be? It was in that.
The Megatins? Or was it the set before?
It was
Battle
the
of Legends.
legendary
Yeah.
tin
Except for-
thingies.
Yeah.
So still going.
So in the OCG, this
Alright.
is for release on the 27th of July. So in the coming weeks, I'm sure we'll start getting some spoilies.
Yeah, it's too bad. We'll see how many Mermail cards they get.
I wonder if it'll still be in the Diablo Star, like if they'll do a water line of Diablo Star stuff.
Yeah, oh yeah. Like imagine they'll add something to the bikers, and that lore will continue.
What about if they give us Atlantean Mermail Abyss something?
It'd be nice if they actually had like a card that was specifically linking them as opposed to like just a
This
lot of
hypothetical card I've
synergy.
just made up.
At any rate, it'd be nice.
What was the card that combined by just calling it the two archetypes? It'll come to me.
What
But yeah,
for
just
the
do that.
for
First off, Drytron.
Yeah, that one.
Performer Power Odd Eye Synchron?
Yeah. Just all
mix
my
them up.
top names.
They didn't even give it like a little bit on the end to make it like an original thing. They're just like, no, its name is the three names.
Well, I guess Synchron's Synchron, right? So, like,
It's got to be searchable.
Jet Synchron.
Yeah, but all the other
Unknown
Performer Power
Synchron.
Odd Eyes got like, one of them was at least called Corn.
But then there was Performer Pal Uni.
Uni.
Yeah.
Anyway, we also have so for Infinite Forbidden, we've got 2 new pieces of support for the
sorry.
Reiki archetype.
Sorry.
What?
They should have released a Performer Pal fusion monster called Performer Pal Unicorn. It was very clearly just those 2 Performer Pals in a shitty unicorn.
Like a pantomime horse costume.
Yes.
That would be so good.
Why did they never do this?
Yeah.
And then just have it linked to Fright Fur because it's things in a costume.
No. Those are scary. We're only here for fun.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Put Fright Fur in its name.
Anyway, 2 new pieces of support coming out for the Reiki archetype, which is the new tri-type of
Yeah.
reptiles
Yeah.
and bugs and the
I'm
other one.
knowledgeable of lizards.
What is the other type? Plant. That's it. So they get a main deck monster, discard its
Not related to
special-
Rika.
No. I mean, there's parallels. You could do it. You just wouldn't because Rika Sun Avalon already has so much going for it.
In this deck, I wonder if it's possible
Less.
to use Lone Fire Blossom and Snake Rain to resolve your full combo.
Surely it's possible.
It's the only way, really.
But anyway, discard this card, special summon a plant, insect, or reptile from your hand. If this card is banished from your hand or graveyard, activate the effect. During the end phase of this turn, draw cards equal to the number of different types among insect, plants, and reptiles you control.
Oh, that's pretty good.
So for banishes, end phase, potentially draw 3.
I like that.
It's neat.
Yeah.
Draw your hand traps.
Correct. And then they also get a new Link 3 reptile. Banish up to 2 monsters
What's
from your
its name?
graveyard. Its name is Reika
Okay,
no
continue.
Kurokomitsu.
I wanted to know if it was another Reiki card or whether or not it was going to be like an alien or a fucking reptile.
No. It's in archetype. So banish 2 from your grave, then target the same number of spell and traps your opponent controls, destroy them. If it's in your graveyard, target one of the tri-types you control, place it on the bottom of the deck. And if you do, special summon it, but you're locked into the tri-types for the rest of the turn.
I don't
The
hate
link's,
it.
the link's not terrible.
The issue
That
is
grave
that
effect's not that bad.
you don't really get you're not going to trigger the draw on turn 1. That's your problem.
Not until you Snake Rain.
Because it has to destroy the opponent's...
What,
spell
you got to do or
trap?
something?
No. Those are 2 different monsters.
Yeah, but I was saying how you set up the draw 3.
Oh, yeah, but like they're banishing stuff from graveyard all the time.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
super simple.
Just wanted to see if they have a way to resolve that on turn 1.
Oh, there definitely would be.
We'll find out when we play it.
Yeah.
Jake's going to play the deck.
I mean, I've got the
I know.
Ogdotics. I just haven't looked into any other
uh,
pieces of support.
you
My
CR Snake Rains?
aliens and stuff. No, I never ended up getting the CRs. I really should have, though.
Fake Ogdotic fan.
They're all still in top loaders.
Did you?
No. Did I claim to be an Ogdotic fan?
I mean, it was not that long after I tried playing the deck that I think I proclaimed that they sucked. So I don't think I was ever really a fan.
I remember you being like, this deck's alright. When you normal summon Alistair. It's like, yes. You could normal summon Alistair and then use Invocation and banish the card from grave.
Oh yes, but all
What
those
is it?
reptile
Is it
plants.
a light?
Huh?
Is it light? Earth?
I think Earth. I closed the thing, but I'm pretty sure it's Earth.
Make that big guy?
I can make Magallanica, even though he's a rock. Anywho, a couple of weeks ago I mentioned that we had the Galaxy Wardrake V-Jump promo having been hinted at. We now know the full effects.
It's
It's
All
not
right.
bad.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
So it's alright for that deck.
So
just
the
looks
light
so light.
dragon, yeah, that's fine. So level 4, you can only use its effects once per turn, and you also can't special summon any other cards for the rest of the turn except light monsters. So if a light level 4 monster or monsters is special summoned to your field, special summon this card from your hand or graveyard, but banish it when it leaves.
So you special summon Photon Thrasher, then you special summon it.
Yeah. And then you can target one of your other level 4 light monsters you control, its level, and the one you target its level becomes 8 until the end of the turn.
And you overland Divine Knight Felgrand.
Maybe not bad.
Yeah, maybe
A Galaxy
no,
Eyes
a
of some
game-winning combo with the
description.
Galaxy Eyes bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, I mean, if it doesn't lock into light types, oh my god, this card's amazing. But look,
Yeah, I
said
feel like
look
it'd
at
almost
light
be
types.
too good if it locked you in. Didn't lock you in, rather.
yeah.
But like light's still a good archetype to be locked into. It's not dark, but it's not fire.
It's annoying where they go, lingering effect versus Promethean Princess one, where it's just
While it's on the board.
yeah. Like, I feel like the cards they want to make good gets the princess treatment
Yeah.
as opposed to the dragon treatment.
I mean,
which usually they get good treatment.
Yeah, but they've moved on from dragons.
Yeah,
Unless
they are
they're
all-
specifically fire dragons.
Yeah.
We still need a water one to come back.
Oh, actually, circling back to the water set, imagine if they did the, retrains of, I've forgotten its fucking name now.
The dragon rulers?
No.
I hope so.
What the fuck's it
Where's that
called?
third dragon?
Gives a lot of dragon roll. While you're saying that, the Link monster was a water monster for the tri-type.
Oh,
It was a water type, yeah.
you're in water.
Daedalus. If they
Oh,
gave us,
yes.
retrain of Daedalus.
Oh, yes.
Would you rather them give you the retrain of Daedalus or playable Mermail and Lineage cards?
Both are.
Daedalus.
You only get one.
Daedalus.
No.
Mermail's poo. Daedalus great, even though Daedalus has always been poo.
Daedalus.
Big wave, small wave into the unerrated, into the misprint Neo Daedalus. Beautiful.
There's only been one
I've definitely made that point.
Daedalus that's ever been even remotely...
Light Ray.
No, I was thinking Metaphys.
Oh yeah.
He very good for the deck.
But you gotta get shifted first.
Light Ray retrains.
I'm impressed that you've never played that deck with shifted yet.
Well, I think in the time frame that I owned it and wanted to play it, well, I say owned it, I still very much have it. The time that I was playing it versus the time that Shifter was available, there wasn't much, if any, overlap. And then the only time I had tried to play it with Shifter was when we started low-res duels, and D-Shifter in the main deck was deemed too strong.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
Could think of another low res deck.
We're pivoting. We're pivoting hard to fast formats.
Yeah, because Snake Eyes format sucks.
Snake Eyes isn't low res anyway.
No, but what I'm saying is, when the current format sucks, you look back and start doing, Goad and Edison and Draft and...
I'm just waiting for WCQ. Here we go.
May as well.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm curious as to whether I should cover this, seeing as though this is not a product that caters to us here in Australia
Where are we
or
getting
Europe.
banned?
Huh?
We're going to talk about speed duels.
Yeah.
Oh, he's going to talk about speed duels.
Yeah, they got a new promo pack spoilers.
Is it a gun?
Jesus Christ.
Whoa.
So we've got 5 ultra
People players
rares.
like guns.
Brain Crusher. I don't even know what that is.
It's not Brain Crush.
No, Brain Crusher.
It's not Brain Control.
Nope.
Yeah, no, that name's not ringing a bell.
New cards. New releases. Jake's going to go to
Unless
YJ
it's
Prices again and look up Brain Crusher. You don't want to Google
Oh, yeah.
Brain Crusher.
Oh, it's an
Keep it
insect.
safe so fun, kids.
Once per turn during the
I've
end phase,
really
if
never
this
seen
card
this
destroyed an opponent's monster by battle and sent to the graveyard this turn, while you controlled it, oh my god. Fucking
It's okay.
Jesus.
It's speed duels.
Target one of those destroyed monsters in the graveyard, special summon that target. Hey!
Oh, it was in War of the Giants. Oh no, it was a random. Yeah, it was a random promo card from from the one of the games. Yeah, so that makes
There you
makes
go.
sense why I've never seen it.
And now it's promo again.
Gear free, the Red Eyes Iron Knight. 1,000 Eyes restrict Foolish Burial and Vampire Awakening as the ultras.
God, another expensive 1,000 eyes to buy.
And then also another Foolish.
Oh, Gizno is a super.
Gizno is a super.
Yep. Command Knight also is a super.
Oh.
Relinquished is a super.
Has Relinquished ever been a super? I don't think it has.
It's okay.
It's alright, it's not going to matter for us here in the fucking
I know,
Australia
I quite
and
Relinquished.
Europe and anywhere but America anyway. And then lastly, we go over to Master Duel as a refreshing change. It's going to be last of the topics. So currently, for a few days, they've got another Extreme Duel tryout going. This one is just called Nibiru, the Primal Being.
Oh, yes.
You told us about this one. You told us about this one.
No. So this one, basically, you get your starting hand, and then they just give you a Nibiru in addition.
Yes.
It's very annoying because I wanted to play Unchained, and the deck dies to Nibiru. So I thought I'd put in Salesman, call Nibiru. It's alright, I got hit with every other trap.
Oh no. Well, now you can't use your Nibiru.
Correct, yes. But yeah, for winning 3 of those, you get a pack of the Blazing Arena. My pools were shit. Next, X-Saber. Get a solo mode. Continuing on for the Terminal World Lore.
Yeah, cool.
But it wasn't there when I went to play it the other day.
Oh, well, it'll be there now.
So is X-Saber's terminal?
Yeah. They were fighting with the worms.
I don't know what they do. I've never really realised.
So, spoilers, they're a mercenary group.
Yeah. that makes
So
sense.
they were led initially by not Gothams, one of the other ones.
Airbell?
No, I don't think it was Airbell.
Folk Troll?
No, it wasn't him.
Oh,
I think it was another extra deck one.
Hunley?
No,
Or Rebellion?
no, it wasn't Airbell.
Wayne?
I mean,
No, it wasn't Wayne.
Okay, well, we're now out of
Yeah.
first run X-Saber cards.
It had to be Gothams. The
No,
whole-
Gothams ended up leading them. I just can't remember the name of the other one that was leading them before that.
Full Helm Knight?
Shouldn't be full helm. There's a little one.
Emma's Blade?
Emma's Blade. That card was so
Souza.
expensive. Oh,
that guy, the drug addict.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
piece of shit card.
Yeah.
No wonder why it's not the commander anymore. That card sucks.
Yeah. So he was initially leading them, but he just wasn't a very good person, apparently.
Or a very good card.
He went off and did a mission, got lost, left one of his swords. Gothams
Good.
picked it up, and then started using his sword.
And then use it to make an emergency call.
What
I
about the
guess
second
so.
call?
But anyway, that's that. But 200 gems on offer, some sleeves, an icon, the same kind of stuff. And then lastly, for some asset stuff, last year on April Fool's, they gave us the Baguska background, the Baguska sleeves,
Yeah.
and the Baguska icon. This year they've given us Baguska as a mate,
Yep.
except
bought
he's
it.
terribly tired, not drunk.
So he's got the pillow and everything.
Yeah.
He just sleeps.
Can we
He's
just not
sleepy
talk
boy.
about this last week?
Yeah. Well, he's a demonic beast, apparently, though.
Yeah. Cut that shitty Sangan. Nice Sangan.
Is that Tosh saying again?
Yeah. Now we've got a turbo pack.
I really need to get into...
Foil back Sangans just look good.
Yeah. Especially when like
what a
just
good
the
card.
eyes have the foiling and the rest of the Sangan like doesn't.
I should use Sangan
So
more.
nice. His eyes and his mouth.
I really need to get into getting the last bits and pieces I need for the
That
format. Yeah,
Yeah. What the hell is it?
Edison?
Cool.
Edison.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to
I
get
can't find
Edison
my
stuff.
trapdoor shoots.
Were there any there? Oh, I reckon I'll put them in the goat box.
No, but I can't. That's the thing. I had goat
Yeah.
Edison. I had trapdoor shoots for goat.
Oh, just can't find
I
it.
can't find them.
That's weird.
They're not in any of the areas where they would be.
Foil trap dust shoot, please, Konami.
Yes, put it in Retro Pack 3.
Yeah. So moving on to some questions. If you weren't aware, we do have a Discord. Link will be in the description below. Feel free to jump in, say hi, and ask us some questions. First couple of questions this week come to us from 656. First question is, why do you like to win? Oh, sorry, I misspoke. What he actually typed was, why do you like to win?
Well, I don't, so.
Our family is just highly competitive. So it's always been a case of who can win, and that has followed me into my adult life. Unfortunately, before this, I sucked at most things, so I didn't win a lot, which now makes it like I'm not a particularly good loser, even though I still lose quite a bit. Anyway,
If you lose quite a bit, it doesn't make you a good loser.
it makes me great at losing.
Yeah.
I'm just like
Jake is not a good loser.
I'm not a good sportsman at losing.
No.
Meh. I'll lock in and get competitive, but even then, it's not really. It's not for any joy. It's just to feel something.
The second you started down that road, I knew that was going to be it. I just cut myself to feel something.
I like to win because every win gets me closer to us finding Harold Holt.
You have to turn off eventually. How many card games do we have to play?
It's the only thing that keeps me going in life.
Yeah.
Still the funniest.
Playing at card games will help me find Harold Holt.
The funniest
In the
shit
abyss.
that I learnt relatively recently is that not long after his disappearance, they dedicated a swimming pool to him.
Yes.
He was a strong swimmer.
He was a great
Was he?
swimmer.
Are you sure?
Yeah. The place he was swimming is was silly. Like, absolutely silly. Sorry to Harold Holt's family.
I think I know where to check. He might be attached to Thousand Eyes Restrict.
I thought you were going to say at the bottom of the pool.
Water Thousand Eyes. Yeah, give us like a Kraken Thousand Eyes.
Yeah. That.
Please. Anything.
Second part of
Thousand
this
eyes
question.
Deep.
Second part of this question is: when you lose, do you prefer it to be after many interactions or getting stopped by a no card? Who wants to get stopped by a no card?
Yeah, getting stopped by a no card makes me
this
worry
aspect of
about
your
Harold
deck?
Holt.
No. What, you reckon someone just put skill drain on his legs and then he drowned?
Maybe. He was pretty skillful before that.
Just side note briefly. First round of locals. At first I had a buy, but then someone arrived late, so I was just watching the match next to me, and it happened to be Harry playing Runic Stun
Yes.
versus Chad playing Floowanderee's as many Floodgatey cards as possible.
Yes.
Harry in game one got evenly 3 times.
Yes.
Poor Hazmat.
When I was leaving today, Harry was trying to explain to the guy that he beat. Harry was like, "Oh, sometimes I just want to play stun just to challenge myself." And I was just like, "This is guy's first locals, and he's ended it by playing against stun."
Happens to someone every day, I guess.
I just thought he was playing like Runic for higher. And then he
No,
said he was on stun.
I
and
was
like,
looking at his opening
"Oh,
hand,
that poor
and I
poor
saw an
man."
Amano Awado. I was like, "Oh my fucking Christ!"
Yeah.
So anyway, I don't like to lose to no cards. I don't like the fact that someone can flip one card and be like, "Oh, your effect's gone, your graveyard gone, fucking like you can't summon more than one type of monster, you can't summon more than twice." Like, that shit's bullshit.
That's what we played last night.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it was.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Everyone's on the same page at that point.
Yes. Soon we will have effect monsters that are better.
I mean, intrinsically, I mustn't like it because I versed Lachlan a lot over COVID where he was just playing Mystic Mine. I'm like, man, we're one of the few people that will be playing IRL Yu-Gi-Oh right now. And this is what we're doing.
Mystic Mine?
I just wouldn't build another deck. Nope, he's just sitting on Mystic Mine, Dynamist. And eventually he came around, we were playing Infernoble, whatever. But yeah, there's a few dark months there.
Playing Infinite or whatever. Starts turn 0 cards in hand.
Yeah.
I normal summon, pop it.
Yeah, what's worse, no card or having your whole hand milled?
Whole hand milled.
I mean, they're effectively the same as far as I'm concerned.
Well, there's a chance to get around to say no card sometimes. Like, you might have the out. You don't have the out when you lose your hand.
Here's the problem.
Well, you can have them out.
It's never just one no card.
True.
Like, whenever people say that, like, the whatever floodgate it is of the month isn't a problem, they always view it in isolation and think that that's okay.
And then they've got a fucking...
They've got a
Something
Solemn there,
else.
they've got a fucking Barone there to protect. It's like,
This card isn't that bad. Play around it. Anyway, I summoned Fossil Diner.
God. So yeah, to answer your question, no. Fuck the no cards off. More than happy to lose if like there's a back and forth. Even if I just happen to brick and like my opponent opens well enough to
Yeah, at least then I'm like,
do whatever. It's
RNG.
like, yeah, exactly. Like if I'm just like got some motherfucker sitting across from me with these fucking whatever color cards they are, traps, and going, hey, you can't play. Nah.
Who's the first
Bin.
person to play Light and Darkness Dragon in Edison with Thunder King Ryo, Doom Cal and stuff?
Oh Christ. I mean,
Wonder who will
surely it's Harry.
The mission's set.
My side deck is all floodgates. So it's like,
Oh,
so far everyone's been like, oh, do you want a side deck? And I'm like,
Are you
I
sure?
literally flip my side deck over, fan it out, and I just get the response, oh, I won't worry about it then.
yeah. Oh,
Next question is again from 6R6. Are you the dishwasher stacker of your household? And what level of rage do you reach when a bowl or cup or cutlery item is placed outside of its unspoken location?
We
Yeah.
share dishwashing, stacking, and unpacking kind of privileges here in this house.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
There is one item that never gets back to where it always is, and I always open up the drawer when I see the dishwasher's been done. I'm like, I will put you back. My fancy knives. I have fancy knives and I have a knife box. So I take the
I'm
knife
surprised
out of
you
the
put
drawer.
those in the dishwasher.
I have one that I treat like shit, and the other three I don't touch at all.
Okay.
Yeah.
I won't go through my entire list of domestic bugbears on the podcast. I will say...
Bugbears? Ha!
No, you're thinking drop bears.
No, I was just trying to pop the D&D fans in the audience. Yeah, that's it.
yeah.
Anyway, so for the dishwasher, my problems are that I seem to be the only one that ever empties it. I know that it needs emptying because shit will be left on the counter and or in the sink, even though it should have been done.
Oh, we definitely have periods of that.
Yeah.
What else? Oh, my brother puts knives in downward because he doesn't want to cut himself when he empties the dishwasher, which he doesn't do, so it's literally a non-issue. But then they don't wash properly.
I stack knives up to feel something.
I literally just put them in the dishwasher, however they are in my hand when I walk to the dishwasher.
See, I want to have them up because I feel like when they're down, the plastic stops them from getting a proper wash.
Yeah, I think
so. I
up's
like to
probably
have
better.
them up.
That makes
And
sense.
also, if you're a person over the age of 7, you know, knife pointy, don't touch knife.
Oh no, I've definitely stabbed myself doing this.
It shouldn't annoy me, but does. Yeah.
Nah, we
I
do.
think those are my only issues with the dishwasher. Oh, no, I'm also the only person that buys rinse aid and or like those dishwasher packs to like wash the dishwasher out on occasion.
Ooh.
Oh,
That annoys me.
We've never, literally never.
You never. They're so
Keep in
easy.
mind, this dishwasher's been.
I know
what,
it's a new addition for
it
you
hadn't
guys.
been used for 3 years, and then we finally got it fixed. We're like, yes, dishwasher time.
The one thing I will say with our dishwasher is it, outside of having a small issue, which isn't actually the dishwasher's fault, but more so the way it was installed, it has like the longest pipe to take it to the drain ever, and occasionally stuff gets stuck in the length of pipe because it like curls and whatever. Outside of that, hasn't skipped a beat. Has not had a single problem. It's been
very
great.
surprised we haven't had a problem.
Yeah, something will go wrong.
Yeah.
Almost certainly. But at the moment, we are all fine and dandy.
Especially considering the repair guy was like, oh yeah, just don't touch any of the settings and just put the stuff in, hit play.
So, simple, easy.
Okay, sir, no problem. We will not touch anything else.
I'm also not telling the real estate.
Next question comes to us from Ryguy. What is the biggest Yu-Gi-Oh monster you could beat in a fight?
The biggest.
Lachlan, Rabbit Horseman.
How hard could Master of Oz really be to fight?
Is he not
huge?
massive? Yeah.
Right with the koala nuts. Right to the gum nuts. Fuck, I'm an idiot.
I don't know. Probably Hanawada. Something small. I'm not a tough
Boom! Takes no damage.
Oh, Spore.
Can't be Marshmallow.
Yeah. I don't know. I could take this one.
I've never really thought about fighting Yu-Gi-Oh monsters.
The 5 to maybe 7-year-old girl.
Yeah. I certainly ain't gonna be this
No,
one.
I've always hated Erin's face. You can, like, I'll scrap with Erin.
Yeah, but I can't kick that high.
Yeah, just dodge it. Wolf, though, fuck, he would rip me to shreds.
Yeah. And then maybe do things with your corpse.
Yeah.
There's a reason
There
they
are two-
became the Twilights once.
There are two
Jesus.
wolves inside your deck. You will draw them now. Look, I just want to fight Mr. Rhyme, that's all, from Pokemon. If I ever saw one of them in real life, I'd beat it to death. This does not extend to actual mimes, but maybe.
I could beat Rescue Cat in a fight.
No.
They'd be trying to help someone, and I'm just like, yeah.
Don't worry, help is on the way.
Hamster shows up, I'm just like, eh.
I'm going to save this question for another week when maybe we have more time to think about it, because I feel like it's just going to be a not event if we do it now.
We should cliffhanger it.
Next question that we'll do for this week is from Arch. Do you think Konami should give up on children?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I've
They
given up
did.
on children.
Do they not?
Yeah.
I mean, they have in the US market.
Oh, like in our market as well. And in
Yeah,
Europe,
yeah,
it's-
sorry,
it's-
yeah.
Though in the Western market,
Yeah.
it's pretty much just like, oh, you can watch this anime. You can't play the card game in the anime though.
Yeah, none of the video games really tie in. The two phone games are really... Oh, no, if you had a kid playing Duel Links, I'd feel worried. I'll be like,
Oh, I got a lot of money to put in
yeah,
this
it could just be a poker machine.
Yeah.
It's effectively what they are. I mean, there's very... Like, we think about it as if, like, those games are the only games doing it, but, like, there's very few games that don't have microtransactions in them that most kids would play.
Yeah, but Duel Links is egregious.
So bad.
Yeah.
Like, I can't build Harpy. Like, I just refuse to put any money into it. All the gems and stuff only got like a Harpy's pet dragon. Don't need it. Like, then you got to grind in the like Harpy's. Harpy Lady is a reward from grinding a ladder.
Oh,
So you can't just go, oh, I'm going to build Harpies and then go play on ladder.
No.
You've got to build something else. And I don't think you get as many tokens if you lose, so you've got to play
Build something good.
Yeah, it's not good.
But how close are we getting to having 7 Roads Fusion in that? Because I'll probably start opening it every now and then to get the 500 free gems every time
Yeah.
pack releases, and then...
I feel it's still a while away. They're only just done maximum sum and stuff.
Okay.
So they've got a couple more things in that avenue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like
Keen
7
for it,
Roads
though.
Fusion.
But to circle back to the question, I feel like it's been
Answer's
talked
yes.
about for a little while, but they could benefit from doing more of a segregation of like age groups and cater more to like the adults and the young adults, and then the children. Like the children's section doesn't really change
mean
with that
like-
segregation.
I mean, like Dragon Duel and regular Duel?
Yeah, so making more of a separation like Pokemon does. So you've got like
Yeah, they should do that.
Yeah, but kids can play Pokemon because there's only Pokemon. Yu-Gi-Oh's like, this
Yeah.
game fucked.
yeah, but even with that segregation, it doesn't change anything for that age bracket. There's still Dragon Duels, and nothing changes for them. There's still like 3 of them. The 3 of them turn up. One of them has a crack deck. The other 2 like have effectively a structure deck. They all still get an invite because they're the only ones there.
But you just said 3 people, so therefore they're not focusing on children. So yeah, you need like if they ever wanted like they must have given up on children, surely.
Wear it probably 3 years until I can start coaching my nephew. And then probably about another 3 years, and then we'll be ready for Dragon Duel. It's gonna be like 8. You're gonna take him to NWCQ and be like, here we go. Get your prize support.
Get me another Nintendo Switch.
Second last question from Zinthonian. It's that time of year again. What are everyone's thoughts on the new Australian entry for Eurovision? I read this question like 3 days ago and forgot to look up what our entry was in order to answer the question.
We'll definitely get back to that. I will follow Eurovision.
Yeah, I had a feel. That's why I asked the question, because I had a feeling you might know, but apparently you haven't looked at it either.
No.
So then
I'll message a friend.
I'm all WrestleMania at the moment. Like, that's all I've thought about.
So then for the last question is from Frozen Actaline, and it's just regarding the Nibiru type thing that they just released for Extreme Duels.
The Deckmaster? Extreme Duels.
They'll get the kids back in.
No, the tryout thing I said, where they just give you Nibiru to start.
Yeah, Extreme Duels.
Oh, so they knew what you're going. They knew you're going to talk about it this week.
Well, he asked it about 2 seconds ago. Anyway, his question is, or their question is, are there any similar formats you would like to try?
What would be funny to always have in your hand? Time Wizard.
You're always playing into a Reneki.
Guys, we're playing Time Wizard format. Oh, Edison, goat? No!
Time Wizard's there. You flip a coin to try and wipe it. Yeah, and it's just a deck mark. Like, it's not even. You don't have to summon it. You can just anytime choose to flip a coin.
Yeah. Like, just don't even. Hear me out. Don't even have a choice of time. When the phases change, the coin flips.
Oh my god!
Yeah. Do it, you cowards!
I have seen people do duels where it's like entirely either coin cost, or oh my fucking
He did
Christ.
it again.
Coin cost.
Oh, I need to die. Coin toss or dice roll, and that looks fun. I would do that.
Or everything gets
what else?
older and more powerful.
My magician didn't die, he just became a sage.
That card never worked in the old video games, by the way. Like
Didn't
summoning Dark Sage. Like, I swear in like World Championship 2003, it's bugged. Same with Red Eye's Black Metal Dragon. I'm fairly sure both of them were bugged. So
I think we've definitely talked about this before, where
Yeah.
also you just don't summon Black Metal Dragon because it's like Red Eyes with Metal Morph is just better.
yeah.
Oh god, that card's so good. It's in MID. Oh.
Is Metal Morph common?
Nah, it's
Super.
Oh no, someone's gonna pull.
Here we go. Here we go.
Oh, it's gonna be Lachlan, isn't it?
I mean, you'd
Put
hope
it on
so.
this Red Eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thematic, innit? Do we have results for the poll?
Yes. The majority of people opted for May for the ban list release. 67% versus April and 33%. No
They're
votes for
smart
June or Christmas.
people.
Christmas. Jesus Christ, not again.
So yeah, we're not feeling an April ban list, which
It's a maybe. I agree. It's made ban list.
yeah, but it also feels like we are riding off a few YCSs just sitting here going, well, we know what's going to win.
Speaking of which, when is the next YCS?
Well, is there a random one this weekend?
No, I don't know.
No, Leah would have told us by now.
True. Wonder what? Yeah. Maybe there isn't. That's why they're just holding it off.
Maybe.
If only there was a schedule we could look up. What
Yeah,
should we
I
do?
know. If only it was publicly available.
Yeah.
What water deck do we want to see get support in
Yeah.
Rage of the Abyss?
Well, the two that we said,
Harold Holt joke.
we're going to have a Harold Holt deck.
Nah, it's fine. Will Harold Holt get water support?
I feel like his water support is coming way too late.
Foreign sub.
No, yeah. He already got it. Tommy.
Hey.
That concludes us for this week. Thank you all very much for listening and watching. If you are watching along, feel free to like and subscribe. If you're listening, feel free to favourite, jump into our Discord, ask us some questions, vote in our poll, and we'll catch you all next week. Peace.
Bye.